So I've got a question for Shakespeare. The way light travels, the light of this video could go out into space, come to a black hole, just miss diving into it and just kind of slingshot around it, changing the time-space continuum and getting back to Earth when Shakespeare was alive. You're like, but it's past that. And then he could see this question, which is, in the play, The Tragedy of Romeo and Juliet, way to spoiler it right in the title, your admonition against infatuation and bad blood between families. There's bad blood between their families. The Montagues and the Capulets. Juliet Capulet, because they're like, ooh, we have a baby girl. What should we name it? How about Juliet? Juliet Capulet? Yeah, no, nobody will make fun of her for that name. And then the Montagues were like, oh, we got a son. What should we name him? And they were like, Montague. How about Romeo? No. Romeo is fine. Anywho, so they're like teenagers, you know. Romeo gets infatuated pretty easily. We don't know much about Juliet. They're at a party and everything like that. And they really kind of like dig each other. They're both witty. They're both pretty. They're both cool. And they got some money, yo. So they know. They know. And they're totally like, oh, yeah, what's up? The other one's like, yeah, what's up? Right? And then they find out who they are. Oh my God. You're a Capulet. You're a Montague. The two people who could never be friends. We can't even let our servants talk to each other. I mean, it is like hatred. And it's been going on a long time that it's just like they don't invite us to their stuff. We don't invite them to ours. It's just, and if anybody sees him, he's just walk the other way. He's just nothing. No, because it's just going to, any one of you. It's like the Hatfields and the McCoys. Any one of you, just, you're out of here. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. It's animosity, enmity to just an insane level. Okay? Seriously, servants. Servants of one house cannot talk to servants of the other house. Not even just the lowly servants. Not even them. So it's like a decree. Everybody knows it. Everybody gets it. And you're telling me, Mr. Shakespeare, that Romeo, Montague, and Juliet, Capulet, don't know who each other are? What? I say, what? They don't know who each other. They don't know who each other are. They don't know who each other are. They're like, they don't know who each other. What? Okay. If I was a Hatfield, and I saw the daughter of the McCoy over there, I'm the son of the Hatfield. And I'm the daughter. That's the daughter of the McCoy. I'm going to be like, oh, that's the daughter of the McCoy. I'm not going to be like, who's that tall drink of water? You're not going to do. You're going to say, uh-oh, that's the daughter of McCoy over there. Mm-hmm. Real McCoy, you bet you be. And she's going to be looking over here going, what's that Hatfield doing looking at me? Although, he is fine. Then, I mean, if they still go through with it, which they eventually did anyway, then at least I get it. But if you're saying, who are you? You don't know who I am. I'm a teenager. You've had your entire life, more than a decade, to get to know who everybody is in that household. Down to the servants. Now, sure, when you were 3 years old, maybe you didn't know much about it. But when you were 5 or 10 even, you knew that, yeah, we don't associate with them. Your friends at school told you we don't associate. Even if you're homeschooled, everybody knows you don't associate with them. So it's good to know what they look like. And if you say, for 1 second, Mr. Shakespeare, if you say, it was a masquerade ball and they had to, then why are they falling in love with people they can't even see their faces? And oh, by the way, again, if you put somebody recognizable in a little masquerade face mask eye thing, you're still going to recognize them. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. So if you're like, oh no, it's a party for the McCoys, and I'm a Hatfield sneaking in, I can probably assume that most, if not all, the people here are also McCoys. Okay? So if I see a pretty girl and I'm like, who's that girl over there? Like, she's probably McCoy, dude. Where do you think you are? And so to be like, wow, she's awesome, she's great, and everything like that. What? She's a McCoy? Wait, which one? The 13-year-old one? Yeah, okay, she did look 13. I'm 15. So, yeah, I probably would have known of her existence before now, huh? And even with a stupid little mask, I would recognize her. And, oh, her voice I would know too. And her height and the clothes she wear and her hair color and every one of her friends and every one of her relatives. This is not just some other family in town. This is our mortal enemy. I'm gonna do a little bit of research. Even if I'm just like, oh, I don't care about anybody but myself. So, Mr. Shakespeare, why didn't they know each other already? That's my question to you. Figure it out, Bill.